What's up, crew? It's the dude without fear, and I am on my way to go get my new comic books for the week. I got off of work early, very early, and I actually worked super late last night and super early this morning so that I could get off when I did, because I want to get to my comic shop pretty soon after it opens. And let me tell you what's going on. So I'm sitting there in my comic room looking at, like, you know, these 4 long boxes of comics that I have that I haven't read yet, that I've bought, and I need to read them, because I don't like putting up new books that I've bought until I've read them. I put them in new bags and boards, seal them up, store them away. Well, you know, I'm like, it's September now. It's getting towards the end of the year. Let's back off on buying some back issues and read these until the end of the year. And then, you know, if you get some for Christmas, you get some for Christmas, whatever. So I pretty much made up my mind. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to buy any more back issues until the new year. Give me a chance to read through, hopefully, a good chunk of my backlog. Well, of course, my local comic shop announces that for Labor Day weekend, they're going to have a free comic book weekend. So most comic shops, Free Comic Book Day was canceled this year because of the coronavirus, and most comic shops just kind of gave out the free comic books that they got, you know, every week when they got them and all that. And so my comic shop did something a little different. They actually saved all of their free comic books, except for a couple. They gave me a couple of them when they came out, but they saved all their free comic book day stuff, and they're going to have a free comic book day Memorial Day sale, Labor Day sale, sorry. And you know, I think that's a good idea. It'll get people in the store, whereas they would probably otherwise not be. And, you know, that's cool. So they're having this sale, 20% off, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that, because I already get like 40% off, right? Well, they announced 25-cent back issues. Of course they did. How am I going to pass up 25-cent back issues? Spoiler, I'm not. I'm not going to pass that up. So I'm on my way to get my books for the week, my free comic book day stuff, and 25-cent back issues. Really hungry, and there's Popeyes. I really want to stop at Popeyes, but I'm not going to do it. I got to get these comics first. I'm on a tight schedule. There's only so long I have to be there, because I got an appointment later and I have to meet it, and it's like clear across the other side of where I'm at. So can't do it. I just gotta push on and persevere, fight the hunger. But it's all right. I operate well when hungry. It gives me drive, gives me motivation, and makes me even hungrier. I gotta rant real quick. Freaking Taco Bell, dude. They're taking away their Mexican pizzas. What is this, communist China? This is ridiculous. They've been a staple of Taco Bell forever, and now they're going away. Ridiculous. That doesn't say 25-cent comics. So here's their free comic book day setup over in their gaming area. I'm definitely getting that. Well, after a couple hours, I bought, well, I'll just show you. Had to get a box, and as you can see, it's full of goodies. So let's go home and I'll show you what I got. Alright, crew, I'm back home. I rested a little bit, freshened up, and ready to show you what I got. So I'll start with just my normal weekly books. I got Firepower number 3. Looking forward to that. I got Batman The Adventures Continue number 4. And I think that's a pretty dope cover myself. It looks pretty cool. I also got the variant of it. I'm on file for it. I do not like this variant. That's crappy, in my opinion. But I signed up for it, so that's what I'm getting. Got Batman number 98. The rematch between Harley and Punchline. Got Ascender number 12. And I got this only because it's an homage cover. The Sumerian people of the Black Circle. And this is like Conan the Barbarian comic, but it's he's not named Conan, I guess because he can't be named Conan. I guess because Conan is like public domain now, but they can't use the name Conan. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the only one of these I bought, and the only reason I bought it is because this is an homage to Detective Comics 27, and it was on sale. So that's what I got for my normal weekly comics. For my free comic book day books, I got Spider-Man. I actually got 2 of those. There's another one in here somewhere. I got Usagi Yojimbo. Always wanted to read that, see what it's like. I got 2 of these, one for me, one for my brother, Jack Kirby, The Epic Life of the King of Comics. It's like a biographical comic of Jack Kirby, so that might be cool. I got Hillbilly, the Lizard of Rusty Creek Cave by Eric Powell. Just giving Eric Powell a shot. I've never read any of his stuff. Got this free comic book day, Blade Runner 2019. I imagine it's just like the first issue or part of it or something. I just love that book, so I got it. Horizon Zero Dawn. I only really got this because it was supposedly a hot one. Who knows if it actually is or not. There's my other Spider-Man, so I've got 3 of those. All free. Didn't pay a cent for them. I don't like paying for free comic books. The Tick. I always get the Tick on Free Comic Book Day. And then the Stranger Things. All right, enough of that crap. I know what you're here for. Let's go check out these 25-cent books, baby. So whenever I'm digging through dollar bins or quarter boxes or whatever, I always want to try to fill runs. And if I can fill runs of stuff that I've stopped buying, even better. Outcast I bought for like 2 years, and I got tired of paying for it. I was like, this isn't worth $3 to me, and so I dropped it. However, I will gladly pay a quarter an issue for it. So I was able to fill in quite a bit of space in Outcast. So I got issues 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. For a quarter, man, you can't beat that. I've never read Coffin Bound before. I only bought this because it's issue 1, and I just now noticed that it is a second printing. That's what I get for not paying attention. I bought it because it was issue 1, and there were 2, so I bought 2 of them. But I should have paid closer attention. Daredevil number 611, part 3 of the Death of Daredevil. That book was really hot when it came out, and I was able to sell some of those for like $20 a pop. So anytime I see it, I always buy it. I was able to fill in some of the current run of The Flash. I got issues 59, 60, 61, 62. This variant cover, Tim Sale, number 66. Got 67, 68, 69, 76, 80, 81, and 82. These I was super stoked to get. Got the Terminator number 3, Terminator The Burning Earth number 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, and I thought that cover was so cool, I got 2 of them. And just FYI, this cover is done by Alex Ross, who also is the artist on the inside of the book as well. So I'm looking forward to getting the rest of those. Terminator number 14, 15, 16, and 17. Got Punisher number 34, Punisher War Journal number 16, Punisher No Escape. I have no idea what this is, but it's thick. It's a square bound, and it doesn't tell me who wrote it. So hopefully it's cool. Punisher War Journal. I think this is volume 2, numbers 16, 19, 20, 23, 24, and 25. I was able to fill in some runs from that. I had up to issue 12, I believe. I'm slowly building this Annihilation set, thanks to my last massive comic haul I did. So this is Ronin 1 of 4. I picked up this because it's the final issue of She-Hulk Volume 3. I like to get final issues of stuff if I am aware that it's the final issue. And then I was able to actually complete my Scar Son of Hulk run. I had stopped at issue 12, which is this issue. This is the one that I had. But I went ahead and bought another copy of it because it's this super cool cover by, what's his name? Ed McGuinness, I believe. But this is the main cover, and that's the variant cover, and they go together to make a single picture, and it's pretty cool. So I might, since I have those already, I might frame those, hang them up, who knows. And then the title changes to Son of Hulk because it's not about Scar anymore. It's about this dude, whose name I don't remember because I haven't read it since it came out in 2005 or whatever. So I got 13, 14, 15, 16, cool Galactus in the background there, and finished the series out with issue 17. So I was able to complete Son of Hulk and get that entire run. And I bought this just for this Bane cover. It's a really cool cover. I've never read any Secret Six stuff before, so I'm not planning on it. It's just, like I said, I bought that just for the cover because Bane is awesome. Alright. I'm not big into the Ultimate Universe. I actually don't like the Ultimate Universe for the most part. But the Ultimates by Mark Millar are awesome. And so I'm trying to piece together the Ultimates run. And so I have very few of them, so I was able to pick up issues 5 of the Ultimates 2, issues 5, 6, and 9. It's not wanting to stay on my pile here. And then Ultimates 3, which I've heard is not as good because it's written by Jeff Loeb. I got issues 2 and 5 of it. I thought that cover was pretty cool. And then I picked up Captain America, Ultimate Captain America issues 3 and 4. And I remember reading this story, and I like it good enough to pay $0.25 a piece an issue. I wish they had the other two, but like I don't even remember when this came out. Like this was just not on my radar at all. I picked up this issue of Ultimate Spider-Man number 129 just because this spider person on the cover looks like a Spider Woman of some kind. It looked intriguing to me, so I just picked it up. I got this random Thulsa Doom comic. Robert E. Howard presents Thulsa Doom. It's a Dynamite. It's a number 1. I'm hoping it's a one-shot. It might not be, but it's worth a shot for $0.25. Annihilation Super Scroll number 1 of 4. Picked up Aquaman number 0 because it's really hard for me to pass up a 0 issue because I read those tend to be good. And then I came across this, and I don't really know what it is. It was published by Dynamite, and most of the covers look like they're by Alex Ross, but it's called Kirby Genesis, and it's obvious. It's obviously something about Jack Kirby. So I have no clue what it is, but for a quarter, Jack Kirby and Alex Ross, I'm going to check it out. So I got issues 0, issues 1, 2, and 3. And those covers are done kind of like in the style of the Marvels series. Not a big JSA guy at all, but this Alex Ross cover is really cool. I've always liked it with Alan Scott, so I picked it up. Now, this story looked intriguing to me. Batman, and this is Raising the Dead. That's issue 85 and 86. Jerry Ordway does the art in here, and Ross's name is in it too, so maybe Alex Ross does some art inside also. I don't know. I picked up this. I think this must be it's a new series, because this is issues 27, but it's written by Jerry Ordway, and the story is called Blackout. This issue is anyway, and the next issue 28 is Whiteout. And I really like Jerry Ordway, so I figured I'd pick those up, give those a shot. I picked up this JSA Classified number 17 because it's Scott McDaniel art, and it's more Bane, and I love Bane, so I picked up New 52 Green Lantern issue 25. This cover intrigued me because it's Billy Tan, and he's pretty good, and it's Hal Jordan and Kilowog fighting back to back. Looks pretty dope. So they had issue 25 and 26, and it was the same creative team, so I assumed they went together, so I picked up both of those. I actually picked up this for my brother. He's a big Mr. Terrific fan. He probably has this, but he might not. So for a quarter, I figured I would pick that up for him. JLA number 35, Day of Judgment. And then I got Superboy number 3. And I got Steel number 1 and number 2. And I got Superman Man of Steel Annual number 2. I found a little run here of Sensational Spider-Man number 9, 11, 12, 16, and 17. Oh, and 18. And then I found this issue of Spectacular Spider-Man, number 167. And then I picked up Secret Avengers. I feel like I have this, but it wasn't I don't think it was in my CLZ app for whatever reason. But I went ahead and picked it up in the event that CLZ app was correct, but I'm pretty sure I've got it. But it's Secret Avengers number 1 and number 3 and number 12. And then I picked up this issue of Avengers with infamous Iron Man on it, who is Dr. Doom. I bought it really for my buddy who loves Dr. Doom, and he loves infamous Iron Man, so I picked him up one, and they actually had 2 of them, so I got 2 of them. I got this Avengers Hulk number 1. It's from the Avengers video game that's just come out that looks absolutely terrible. But maybe it's a good Hulk story. I don't know. So for a quarter, I wasn't going to pass it up. New Avengers number 9. Number 10, which I thought looked really cool, New Avengers 1959. And it's got Kraven and Dum Dum Dugan and like young Nick Fury and stuff. Looks interesting. And then New Avengers number 13. Really great Deodato covers on them. Picked up Secret Invasion Dark Reign. It's a one-shot. I've never seen this book before, ever. But it's Bendis and Malieve, and it's back when Bendis and Malieve, everything they touched was awesome. So maybe this book's really good. I hope so. I got this Mighty Avengers number 19, which is a Secret Invasion cover swap or cover homage to this classic Avengers cover. Which they had there. They had it on the rack, and I could have bought it, but to have both of them, but I didn't want to spend that much money on it. It would have been like $15, and I wasn't going to do that for just a cover for Captain Marvel. Legends of the Dark Knight, Volume 2, Number 5. Do not have that. Very few Batman comics I don't have. That you're going to find for a quarter. Batman Confidential 52 and 54. And then I found this Batwing number 4, Secret Origin Unveiled. It's written by Judd Winnick, and I really like Judd Winnick. I don't really care about Batwing, but I am curious as to his origin. So I picked this up just to see what it's like. And they had issue 5 as well, which has Batman in it. So I went ahead and picked that up also. Found some old Catwoman books. So I picked up issue 7, which is a Night Quest tie-in. Issue 8. And issue 16. And then I picked up this Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul number 1. It's a first part of a 6-issue miniseries that's written and drawn by Neil Adams. I feel like it's probably crap, but for a quarter, I can at least try it out. And if I like it, I can get the rest of them. But they had a couple more of them, and it looked kind of dumb. But like I said, for a quarter, I can give it a shot. And then they had this facsimile edition of Batman number 181, which is the first appearance of Poison Ivy. And I'm usually pretty good about ordering these facsimile issues, but I think I actually missed this one. So I picked it up, and they actually had 2 of them, so I bought both of them. And that's my haul. So there you go, crew. There's my 25-cent comic haul, and here's my receipt to prove it. Check out that discount. $330.55. What? That's nuts. So I didn't get anything, life-changing or nothing spectacular or anything like that, but I got some stuff I'm excited to read. I'm excited to read that Punisher square-bound book. I'm excited to read that Kirby Genesis thing, whatever the heck that is. It looks cool. And I really want to get the rest of those Terminator Burning Earth comics, because I've always wanted to read that. And that's like some of Alex Ross's first work in comics. So, super cool. So yeah, man. So thank you all for watching. I'm sure this is longer than most videos like this, and it's okay. If you had a good time, then who cares how long it was, right? So, I appreciate you all watching. If you like this video and you want to see more content like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And as always, be excellent to each other and take it easy.